In this video, I bring you a passionate plea for life from a 10-year-old Palestinian child. He stands bravely and exposes all the lies and begs for his humanity. Please watch this video till the end. Let's go.
No one can do it better.
A group of Palestinian children has called on the international community to pay attention to the young victims of the conflict. More than 4,000 Palestinian children have been killed by Israeli bombings since October the 7th, according to the Palestinian Ministry of Health.
Since the 7th of October, we face extermination, killing, bombing falling over our heads. All of this of front of the world. They lie to the world that they kill the parties, but they kill the people of Gaza, their dreams and their future. Kids of Gaza run out of death once and once. We come to Al-Shifa hospital to keep us from bombing. We suddenly run out of death more after bombing the hospital. The occupation is starving us. We don't find water, food, and we drink from the unusable water. We come now to shout and invite you to protect us. We want to live, we want peace.
I'll bring you the second half of that speech by that brave child in a moment. That was one of the saddest things that I've seen. You've got children begging to live. When you've got all these leaders out here, all these presidents, all these governments, and they sit by and they do nothing. I mean, this is a stain on all of those leaders, all of those governments, all of those countries, and this will not be forgotten, especially by the father. So the child that was speaking there, he did just a great job as well. He couldn't have been more than, maybe 10, 11 years old. He did a wonderful job, an impassioned speech that he gave out. He said that him and his fellow children and the people, the Palestinians, face extermination and death. He said that the Israelis are lying to the world when they say they're going to try to kill Hamas because they're killing all the civilians, and 70% of the people that have been killed are women and children. It was so sad as well when the child said they kill our dreams and our futures. If you think about it too, these kids are not in a position to be dreaming. Most kids at that age, they're thinking about what they want to be. Maybe they want to be a fireman, a basketball player, something like that. These kids, their dream is to get a piece of bread, is to stop hearing the bombs go off, is that their family won't be killed, is that their lives will be spared. That's what they're dreaming of. While we all take these things for granted. We all take for granted food and clean water and safety. And none of us are safe if these things are allowed to go on. The child said that the occupation is starving them. And it's been well documented that they are not allowing in food or water or electricity or gas. So the hospitals and things have been shut down. This is a real-time horror. At the very end, which was just the most just heart-wrenching, is when he said, we want to live. We want peace. Can you imagine being a 10 or 11-year-old kid on a microphone speaking to the world saying that you want to live? It's just very damning for humanity. You know what I'm saying? To see that. And I remember the verse somewhere said, in the days of Noah, there was wickedness all over the place, and the father said, I just need to start over and just get rid of all of these people, and I'll just keep Noah and his families, you know what I'm saying, and start over from there. You can see why when he comes back, he's coming back for war, and he's going to do a lot of destroying when he comes back. Let's get into these verses. Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. That's exactly what we have going on by the occupying nations, by the Israelis. They're killing these people and they're saying that they're not guilty of killing them, that we're going after Hamas, that these hospitals are legitimate targets, even though it's completely against everything that we know in terms of international law. I'm not even going to go into it. I just wanted to bring that verse out so you can see that the possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And in this effect, the possessors would be the occupiers over the Palestinians. Last verse, Psalms 110, verse 5 and 6. Yah, at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath. Oh yeah, he shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies. He shall wound the heads over many countries. He's not playing. You guys, when he comes back, he's not playing. He is not going to be playing with these leaders, with these governments, with these heathens. He's not going to be playing with these kings at the top. He's going to pour out his wrath on them. All of these things are being recorded. He's going to take care of it, and they're going to have to face their judgment. They can live it up now. These people can have all the things that they want. They can try to live it up right now. They can turn a blind eye to this, but they're going to have to pay for it. And I guarantee you that they will pay. The Father's not going to let this slide. Here's the rest of that riveting speech by that Palestinian child.
Since the 7th of October, we face extermination, killing, bombing falling over our heads. All of this of front of the world. They lie to the world that they kill the parties, but they kill the people of Gaza, their dreams and their future. Kids of Gaza run out of death once and once. We come to Al-Shifa hospital to keep us from bombing. We suddenly run out of death more after bombing the hospital. The occupation is starving us. We don't find water, food, and we drink from the unusable water. We come now to shout and invite you to protect us. We want to live. We want peace.
All praises to the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. This is Crown Prince Media. I am the Crown Prince. Let's go.
No one can do it better.